Okay, so number 1 says -8 square 7. 7 is bigger, so the alligator mouth needs to eat it. Now, if you haven't done corrections, this is what you need to do. You need to, I should have said this first, have a piece of paper with 3 columns. In your first column, you are writing down every problem you got wrong and how you did it on the test. In the second column, you are writing down the problem and how to do it correctly. In the third column, you are writing a complete sentence of what you did wrong. And in your complete sentence, you either need a math word like multiply, divide, add, subtract, or a number. I don't know, I guessed, didn't show my work, I didn't use notes, none of that will count. So if you want extra credit, that's how you do it. First column here, exactly from your test, the question and how you did it. This column here, the question and how to do it right by watching the video. The third column, a sentence with a math word or number. Number 2, you had some numbers. Think about what they were. -5, -3, 0, 4, and 7. And you had to graph those on a number line. Okay? You could use the number line to help you, or you could just write those in order. These right here are in order. That is the answer. -5, -3, 0, 4, and 7. Some of you just marked like this. -5, and you made a mark. -3, you made a mark. 0, you made a mark. But you didn't actually write the numbers out. I need to see the numbers. I know this is a little hard to read, but my iPad's not cooperating. The absolute value of -6 is 6. The next one, at 6 a.m., the temperature was -3 degrees Celsius. In the afternoon, the temperature was 7 degrees Celsius. What was the change of the temperature? So on your paper, we had a vertical number line with 3 notches. On those notches, you need to have a -3, a 0, and a 7. Now, the distance between 0 and -3 is 3 places. The distance between 0 and 7 is 7 places. So you take 7 plus 3, oh my goodness, and get 10. I'm going to try and fix that. Okay, the next one, evaluate A plus B. I'm going to start typing. So that's the problem we have. Now we need to put in 12 for A plus -15 for B. Those are opposite signs, so we subtract them and we get 3. However, 15's bigger, so we get -3. Alright, the next problem, which is off to your right, is 16. Actually, on your paper, it is 6. I have to remember which ones I changed. Plus a -9. Those are different signs, so we subtract. Now you can't see it. And that equals 3. However, 9 was bigger, so it is -3. Just like that. Alright, next problem. We will try right here. Okay. Subtract, and we got 19 minus, just kidding, on your paper, it's 3 minus -11. No. It's -3 minus a -11, maybe? This is all from memory, guys. Okay, the 11 is asleep, so we have -3 plus 11. Different signs, so we subtract, oops, not A, and we get 8. Woo! Okay, next problem. We are going to try for right there. Okay, we are multiplying 3 times -8. Okay, different signs, so it's a negative. 3 times 8 is 24. The next one, I'm just going to put right underneath it, is divide 72, -72. And we're going to use this for divide, -8. Same sign. Just kidding, that was -9. Same sign, positive. 72 divided by 9 equals 8. Next one, we're going to put right underneath it, or try. I don't know. Okay, we'll go here. Alright, that works. -5 times -4. Okay, there's a multiplication sign in between yours. Same sign, positive. 5 times 4 is 20. Okay, next problem. We'll see if we can do it down here. N minus 6 equals -13. Add 6 to both sides because you got to do the opposite. This is just great fun. Okay, that cancels out those opposites. So we get N equals 13 minus 6, because they're opposite, which is 7. However, 13 is bigger, so it's -7. Okay? Next one, we'll do right here. Oh, oops, what happened? Oh man, check. Alright, we'll do right there. Paul withdrew $43 from his savings account. His current balance is $126. We're going to see if we can't draw a little line here. And we have 3 notches. 0. He has 126. We don't know how much he had before, but we know he took $43 out. That says 43, guys, again. I am sorry. This is not working. So, what we do with 126 and 43 is to simply add them, and we get 169. Next problem. Boop, boop. We'll do right here. Okay. 5x equals 25. 5x equals 25. What you got to do is divide each side by 5, because the 5 and the x are being multiplied together, and you get 5. Okay? Next problem. We will do right here. Okay, 4/5 as a decimal. Let's see, how am I going to do this one? We might have to just suffer through the awesome amount of writing that can be done on this. Now it's not letting me move anything. 4/5. 5 can go into 10 evenly, so we can set up a new fraction with 10. With the power of 10 times 2, we multiply the 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. And we write 8/10 as 0.8. Seems to be working better now. Maybe I just need a break. Then we have 0.20. 0.20 goes out 2 places, so we put 20 over 100. Each one of those can be divided by 20. 20 divided by 20 is 1. 100 divided by 20 is 5. Not working great, but better than it was. There are 24 cars in a parking lot, 6 were blue. Fractions are part over whole. There were 6 blue out of 24. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. And we get 1/4. Okay. Next problem, we need to do least. Just what number is least? We don't really care about anything else. Okay, that 2/5 can use a power of 10 because it goes into 10 evenly. We multiplied that by 2, so we multiply 2 by 2, and 2 by 2 is 4, which equals 0.4. Oh man, that's real bad. So 0.4, and then 3/8, 8 doesn't go into 10 evenly, so we have to do long division, which should be fun. And we get 8, and then we bring the decimal straight up. 8 goes into 33 times, we get 24. Subtract, we get 6, bring down the 0, 7 goes into 60, or 8 goes into 67 times, and we get 56. Subtract, we get 4, bring down the 0, and 8 goes into 45 times. So this is 0.375. So to find the least, we look at the tens column, 3, 3, 2, and 4. 2 is the smallest number in the tens column, so that's the least number. Next one is the greatest number. We are almost done. We have 2/3, 0.6, 3/4, and 0.68. 3/4 is 0.75 because you know your quarters. 2/3, 2 under, 0, 0. Divided by 3, decimal straight up. 3 goes into 26 times, 18, 26 times, 18. I think you get that. It's going to repeat, 0.66. So we look in the 10 spot on each of them. And this 10 spot has a 7, which is bigger, so 3/4 wins. And one more problem. 1/3, 2/5, 3/8. We have already learned that 2/5 is 0.4. We have learned that 3/8 is 0.375. So we just need to look at 1/3. 1.00 divided by 3. Decimal goes straight up. 3 into 10 is 3. We get 9. Oh, 3. And it keeps going that way. So we have 0.33 and it keeps repeating. So 10 spot for lowest, these two tie, so we go to 100th spot. 3/8 is a bigger one, so it's 1/3, 3/8, and 2/5. Okay, so if you got through that, awesome. I feel like I did just as good with typing, okay? So hopefully that all made sense. If it really doesn't make sense, let me know and I can redo it. I just wanted to get it on. It's a little bit longer than it normally would be because of that section. But hopefully you can read it and you're good. Okay? So first column, what you did. Second column, the correct way. Third column, a sentence with a math word or number in it.